When it comes to retirement homes, safety should go far beyond handrails. In fact, the most important question to ask at a retirement home is often the ones people forget to ask, and it comes down to safety. A modern assisted living village in Dublin is going to award-winning lengths to keep residents safe and give families peace of mind. I had a chance to talk with Betsy Lovett and Paula Flora to learn more about all they do at Dublin Retirement Village by Senior Star. Ladies, thank you both for joining me today.
Thanks for having us.
So, okay, for families who are touring senior living centers right now and they're researching which one is best, what should they be looking for that goes beyond those very first impressions?
Our families typically look at the appearances. It really goes beyond what does the dining room look like? What are the styles of apartments? We really want to focus on how does it feel? What truly is our residents experiencing each day?
That makes good sense. Okay, so when someone comes to Dublin Retirement Village for a visit, what can they expect out of their experience?
We want our families to really see the engagement, to see the housekeeper when they walk through the hallway, to see that interaction between the resident and them, to see just the joy and the laughter between our residents. There's so much joy and connections that are made at the community all throughout the day. So whether it's playing euchre, going on walking clubs, we want to fill each day with so much meaning and purpose, along with creating a safe and independent setting as well.
That sounds amazing. A lot of meaningful moments between staff and between residents. That makes a difference, doesn't it?
It truly does.
Okay, so while families are taking that tour, what are the questions they should be asking? But often many of us don't know what questions to ask.
Right. I think one of the most important is how long has your staff been with the company? Long tenure proves that this is somebody that has passion for working with memory care residents. Are noticing when you're walking our community, every associate that is there goes through a special training that is accredited through the Alzheimer's Association, where it's called Purposeful Moments. And I teach this, and it's 8 hours long, and it teaches them how to utilize all of our destination stations, how to redirect if a family member's trying to leave and go home and maybe the resident is having a hard time with that. Our associates are trained to intervene in a kind way, in a way that doesn't seem too abrupt. We really work hard for our community to be home-like, for the families feel like this is just grandma's home, and look at all of her friends, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful place.
Oh, that sounds nice. So what are some signs that should prompt a family to start visiting senior living communities sooner rather than later? So what are those signs they should be looking for in their loved ones?
So if you have a loved one that is missing their medication, forgetting to eat, forgetting that maybe they've put something on the stove, or maybe self-isolating, because believe it or not, they realize what's going on and they may feel a little shame of that, and so they start staying in. At Senior Star, we really encourage companionship, friendships.
We really connect safety and our wellness together. So our entire community is really personalized around our residents who have dementia. And so really helping them feel like they've succeeded, that they have a purpose. So even being able to connect with them along with our associates. For our associates, it's more than just a job. They have a passion. They love what they do. It's our slogan for our company is we do for each other with love. We see this love carried out every day. And so we want our families coming in to tour to see that. We also want our families to ask our residents questions. What's their experience like living here? What do they like most about the community?
One thing I loved about what I read is you want to go farther than just knowing your residents' names. You want to know exactly how they take their coffee every day.
Exactly.
I loved that, Paula.
Yes. Every morning I get there pretty early, and I've got about 4 people that are up early, and then they'll come to me. They know I'm going to get their coffee, and I set them up with their coffee. I already know, who gets cream, who gets sugar, and give them a little snack, and they sit there and start the day together.
How special. And that must reflect in just even in their faces, to their demeanor, in their mood for the day, to know that someone there that cares enough to know exactly how they take their coffee and has it ready for them.
Yes, yes. You just see the smile on your face and your heart just melts. Like, you can be in a mood where you're like, oh, it's Monday morning, I don't want to go to work, but when you're there, you are laughing. You might cry with them, laugh with them, and just, they are our family. We are one.
Yeah. You're an angel on earth, Paula, what you do. Okay, so people often fear losing independence in assisted living or memory care. What do you say to families watching who may have that fear lingering?
Yeah, they actually gain independence. One of the biggest misconceptions is that senior living takes that independence away. It could be nothing but the truth. In reality, when a family visits, they're often surprised to see their loved one engaged and making friends and having coffee with one another. We see so many of our residents come to life. They're gardening in our patio. They're going to the library just the other day. So making friends. Their life has not stopped by coming to a community.
You have been recognized for some pretty prestigious awards.
We have been. According to the U.S. News and World Report, we have been recognized as one of the best senior living communities.
That is amazing. And I'm sure that viewers watching right now will have more questions and want to dig and learn more about you guys and probably schedule a tour as well. They can do that on your website, can't they?
Absolutely.
We have the website on the screen now, friends, so jot that down and check out Dublin Retirement Village. Paula, Betsy, thank you both for being here.
Thanks for having us.